Hey guys, welcome to the Beautiful Diaries. Today I'm going to be showing you my new natural looking foundation and makeup routine. It's very simple. I love it because it doesn't take a long time. I use drugstore products and it's great for, just a simple day that you might be going to college or school and you want something that doesn't look like you spent hours on and you just want to be quick, and that's what I feel. I can put this on in like 10 minutes and I can get out the door and I still look fresh, and the makeup lasts all day long, so that's great. I love this foundation. It's the Revlon Color Stay for oily skin, and it is a miracle worker. It really helps to keep my foundation staying put and looking great. So all you're going to need for the foundation and face aspect of this would be an oily skin mattifying foundation if you have oily skin, or just a full coverage foundation if you have normal, sensitive, or combination skin. I like to use Revlon Color Stay. I think it works great. Then you need a powder, and finally a concealer just to get the blemishes nice and covered. So those are my three major, necessities to get this kind of foundation look. And then if you keep on watching, at the end you'll see how I get the rest of the look put together. So I'm a big believer in drugstore makeup. I think there's a lot of great buys out there that you don't have to splurge on. And one of my favorite foundations just for oily skin and for all day coverage would be the Revlon Color Stay Oily Formula Foundation. And this is for combination oily skin, and I'm 250 fresh beige. So what we're going to do is just apply a little bit onto the palm of our hand, or you can use a brush, but this is just a really simple way that I like to do it. I like to pour just a tad of it onto my palm. And then I'm going to take a little bit of it with my fingertips and just apply it where I need it most. And my cheeks tend to get really red, so I'm just going to apply it all over my cheeks. Like I said, you can easily use a brush if you like that, or a sponge. And I think a sponge would give it an even more natural look to it, but I like to use my fingertips and just blend it in. Make sure you go down to the jawline and blend. But this foundation does a great job in hiding blemishes and evening out skin tone. Some areas that I really like to focus on when I'm applying my foundation are my red areas. I get really red around the corners of my lips. I get red on my nose and in the crevices of the nose, and also on my cheeks. So those are areas that I like to go back in and really make sure that they're nice and covered. And you don't want to apply too much pressure with your fingertips, just a light, blending onto your skin. But as you can tell already, my face is looking a lot more even toned. This is a great foundation. Then what you want to do is apply a little bit onto your eyelids, just to get them nice and even toned as well. And underneath, very important for any bags. You can tell how much lighter that one is to that. Next step is powder. Now this is just to set your face. So you can use a translucent powder. I like to use like a skin tone powder just because it gives me a little extra coverage. So this is Maybelline's Fit Me powder, and I am the shade 220. It looks like this. So I just take a sponge and I put a little bit onto the pad, and then I just go in and I start at my cheeks always, and I just set my foundation with it, and I make sure to go down and blend. This is just a really easy step, but honestly, with the Color Stay foundation, you might not even need to use powder because it stays just on its own. It's a really good foundation. I haven't tried the formula for dry skin because I have oily skin, so let me know in the comments if that one works for you as well. Or if you know of any other drugstore foundations that work really well for oily skin. I'm always trying new foundations out. Then I just go in and I also touch up the eyelids with the powder just to set that foundation there too. And my nose area is always red, so I like to get that area. Okay, final step is concealer. And this is just if you have some extra spots that tend to get red as the day goes on. Even with foundation, sometimes, after you eat or if you've been running or something, you get sweaty, you might need a little extra, tender loving care for these areas. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in the shade 20, which is Sand. And I just take the wand, and I like to apply it to my hands just because I feel like if you're always applying this, you might, get it really dirty. So I take just a tad of it. I really don't need much at all. And I just go into those areas that I told you guys of before, which is right around my lips. And the nose area. Now that my foundation and my face is set, I'm just going to apply a little bit of makeup, and this will complete my natural looking makeup tutorial. So I'm just going to grab my Victoria's Secret Shimmering Shadow Eye Palette. Looks like this. And I'm going to apply the champagne color on my lid. It's just a very easy look. Nothing too vibrant. I really just want something simple for the day. Then what I'm going to do is apply some mascara. And I really like Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. I think it's a phenomenal mascara, and the shade that I use is Blackest Black all the time. I like to focus on the outer eyelashes just to make them a little bit more special. And finally, applying some lip balm and lipstick. So I'm going to use Baby Lips by Maybelline. And then I use Gilded Pink lipstick by L'Oreal Color Rich. And there you have it. Here's my natural looking makeup tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed this look. Bye.